Hello everyone, welcome back to Kimmy's Corner. My name is Kimmy. Today we are going to be cash stuffing our sinking funds, our kiddos binder, our month ahead, and our wallet. And we received a huge blessing. Stay tuned. Okay, so much to my surprise, as you guys know if you've watched my videos, I am currently out of work. I quit my job that I was at for the last 10 years just due to some, toxicity, a very, very toxic work environment. And I thought that my last check was going to be on April 11th. I got another paycheck. It wasn't a full paycheck, but I got another paycheck on the 25th of April. And you guys, that is not money that we were expecting. We did not budget for that money, anything, right? It is a complete blessing. So we have an extra $1,000 to throw into our budget. So that is really, really exciting. So today, when I went to the bank, I was able to take out a total of $3,610. And that is, I'm speechless at how wonderful that is, because this is going to help us save for the things that we really want to, for the goals that we really want to hit. And that money was completely unexpected. So before I start crying, let's go ahead and give this account. I am going to pull in my calculator, just because there are a lot of different denominations and I don't want to jack it up. So let me kind of separate a little here. There we go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 5,900. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, and 330. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 5, 85, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. That's not right, you guys. Let's try that again. Oh no, that is right, 200. For some reason I thought I had 260 in once. So plus 200. And this should be 81s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pardon me, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 80. And we have all of our money. That ended us at $3,610. All right, so as I kind of get set up here, again, guys, this is money that we did not expect. It is an absolute surprise. We had really worked through our budget when I got my last, what we thought was my last paycheck on April 11th, and we had budgeted it out until June, the paycheck for June 6th, which is when I should be getting my first paycheck for my new job. And we were living really tight, you know, as far as any spending outside of what is going into envelopes. We do leave a little bit in our bank account in case we do DoorDash or need extra fuel or whatever the case may be. And in this instance, we are glad that we left a little bit in for extra fuel because my parents had a bit of a health scare last week, and then again this week, both of my parents. And so driving back and forth to them, helping them get to where they needed to go, that took a little bit of extra fuel money. And so I'm glad that we had that buffer sitting in the account so that we could handle that without any problem, and most importantly, without putting anything on the credit card. We did do a little bit of credit spending, and you'll see that when we unstuff our wallet. But overall, we did very, very well over the last 2 weeks as far as really sticking to our spending. Yes, everything with my parents are fine. They're just, you know, trying to kind of get on the road to recovery. So first we are going to start with our wallet, and this still needs to break in a little bit. All right, and then you'll see here this expense tracker. This is from Melina at the Millennial Dollar. And this is where we document anything that comes out of envelopes, but then also anything that we spend on a credit card or on our debit card. So that's, you'll see that when we get back to our credit card section in the back. So for groceries, we emptied groceries 100%. We ended up spending all of our grocery money, which that has not happened in a very long time. But you know, you got to stock up, and you do what you got to do. So we are doing $3.50, which is our normal in groceries, which is 3 50s, 8 20s, 6, 7, 8, and 3 10s and 2 5s. Okay, so this should be $3.50. 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 340, 45, and 350. So good there. All right, in spending, our spending, we did not spend a whole lot of money. But so what is left is 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. This is actually going to roll over into our debt binder. So I am very, very excited for that. So I'm just going to stick this over here to the side over by the debt binder. And then in vaping, we had left over 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89. So what we'll do, because that was $70. So we will just take the 5 and we will make that 75. That will get added to our debt binder. So that is really, really exciting. And then the remainder of this, we just roll up and it goes into our overflow jar. I believe we are going to count this at the end of June just to see where we are, and then maybe possibly reallocate somewhere if we need to, but also in the event that something happens and we come up short on bills in the month of May, this is going to be where we pull from. So I will stick that off to the side. So in spending, we are getting our we are getting $100 total. So that's going to be 50 a piece. And I did that because we're not really spending a lot of money. And honestly, I may even take this down to 50 because we really don't spend a lot of money out of here. More so, we use this as a buffer for other envelopes, which isn't really the thing that we should be doing anyway. Did I pull that right? 3, 3, and 2. All right, so hopefully this is 100. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, and 100. And then for vaping, it is its normal 150. So 250, ooh, that's a nice 20. We'll keep that for savings challenges. 250s, 220s, and a 10. All of the majority of these bills have some folded corners, but my girl at the bank, my favorite teller at that location, she did what she could to take care of me. 50, 100, 20, 40, and 50. Dining out has $20 left, and we will actually roll that over because today, the day that I'm filming this is Friday, April 25th. Today is my husband and mine's 5th wedding anniversary. So if we don't go out to dinner tonight, we will probably do something on Sunday. And we are doing 125 in here. So I did that in 520s, 20, 40, 60, 81. 520s, 210s, and a 5. And apologies if you can hear the cat howling. She always wants in here until, you know, she doesn't want to be in here anymore, and then she howls to get out. So I locked her out of the office here. So in total, with our rollover 20, we should have 145 here. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, and 45. Beautiful. Convenience did not get anything last pay period. Buffer has a loan 10, so we will put that to the side. That will go into our envelope in our low priority binder. And then for our credit card spending, so I do have receipts that I need to scan into Fetch and Receipt Hog. The referral code for me for both of those apps is in my description. Fetch is a phone app where you can upload copies of your receipt and save up points for gift cards. We use that for Amazon. I wish they had Etsy on there because that is definitely what I would use it for. And then Receipt Hog, you upload receipts and you save up points to get actual cash back. And both of them offer bonuses when you use a referral code and scan your first receipt. And also, I just lost what was in my brain. The cat howling is distracting me. Yep, it's gone. So anywho, those referral codes are listed down in my description. If you're not scanning your receipts to try to get something back, then what are you even doing with your life? Literally the best thing. So in total, let me make sure these are all in order here. On our credit card or debit card, so this money will go back to the bank. And we will be doing a unstuffing and condensing later, probably in the next couple of weeks, where we will hold on to this money until we do that to take that money back to the bank. But this is the money that we spent on our credit card or our debit card. Either we didn't have the cash wallet with us, or it was something like a DoorDash order or whatever the case may be, right? So this is money that we pulled out of here to make sure that we pay our credit or our buffer back. So in total, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, and 195. And guys, debit cards and credit cards are not the enemy. What's the enemy is frivolous spending. So as long as you keep track of and hold yourself accountable to the money that you're spending, it'll be fine, right? We knew that we had the money in our cash wallet. And so we were okay spending that money. So this money is going to go back to the bank. All right, and I forgot to stuff our buffer. I'm sure you guys are yelling at me right now. Convenience is actually going to get a 10 because I am traveling in a couple of weeks. I am going to New Orleans with my mom. We are taking a trip. And then also for my new job, I have to drive a few hours away for an orientation. So I will have this if I want to stop and get a Coke or whatever from a gas station. And then buffer is going to get its usual 20, and that's a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. So we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Well, grabbed way too many there. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Wanted to make sure that my count was right since I had too many in my hand there. All right, and that is all for our cash wallet. And in total today, we stuffed $755. Okay, next up, we're gonna work in our low priority binder. This one could probably use a condensing. So let's get in here. So Fur Babies is getting $20. So now in our Fur Baby envelope, we have 50, 100, 20, 40, and 160. And this one will likely be taken down to 0 because we had got our dog's flea, tick, and heartworm preventative. And so we need to pay ourselves back for that. Okay, Splurge. So Splurge, the first tracker that we have here, we actually finished, which is so exciting. We roll a D10, and then whatever the roll tells us is what we are stuffing. So today we are stuffing $22, and that will complete this tracker, which is really exciting, especially because we plan on going out to dinner today or for our anniversary or on Sunday. So we will take this money for sure. And according to the tracker, I added up all of the amounts. We should have $97. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 97. Excellent. And we are considering this a completed savings challenge. So we need to pay Corper. Actually, you know what? Let me hold off on that until we're done because we may finish some in Zoe's binder as well. So I will just put this over to the side. In self-care, we are stuffing 75, and that is going to be all that it has. Got to save up for our next nail appointment and my next hair appointment. Streaming is going to get 25, and we did that with the 5, the 6, and the 14. So 25 is going to go in here. And we did take out, I didn't do it on camera, but we did take out the 120 for Canva. So what you see on the tracker here is not going to match what is in the envelope because we did go ahead and pay, we did already pay Canva for the year. So now in streaming, we have 20, 40, 55, 65, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 69. And our next one is Disney Plus. It does say here that in June it's going to be 120, but we're actually going to cancel and then resubscribe to bundle it with our Hulu because it is way cheaper that way. Oop, let me put that in the back actually. Okay, for emergency fund, we did also go ahead and finish this cute little scratcher from Lemon Ivy Budgets. There were only 5, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 5 scratchers left. And so we just went ahead and did them all. And so in emergency, it's going to get $22. And so let me mark these off to know that I paid them. And this, again, is from Lemon Ivy Budgets, and it is a $50 savings. So let's add in the $22. Okay, so in emergency fund, we have 2,100, 200, so 2,200 in the high yield, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So 2,250, which is great. All right, for Uh-Oh Dough, this one also got completed. We only had 4 scratchers left, so we went ahead and scratched them, and this was a complete surprise as far as what it saved us. So once we got done scratching, we have $11 that we scratched off. So in total it was 11, 15, 25, 28. $28 scratcher. Right? Is that right? 5, 10, 15, 28. Yep, $28. All right, so we will set that one off to the side so that we can pay corporate. And it's getting $11 from our budget, but then it is also getting this 10 that is a rollover from our buffer. So we'll put that in there. So now in Odo, we have 50, 100, 120, 30, 40, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 165, that's phenomenal. Considering we just started this envelope, I think in February. All right, and then each of our envelopes are getting 5. So now in my envelope, I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 5, 45, and 150. And I actually did place some Etsy orders over the last few days, and I need to go in and take from here and put those, put that money back into my my allowance account. Then my husband is also getting 5. I will make sure that before I film next time that he has another tracker picked out, because this one will be done after next week or next stuffing. So in total for my husband's envelope, he has 20, 45, 55, and 60. So it looks like he may have spent some money out of here because the tracker total is 70. All right, and in total, in our low priority today, we stuffed $185. Next, in our high priority personal savings, this one is really exciting. I love when we're able to stuff into this one. So first, we are starting off with debt, and in debt, we are putting $30. Let me get the, here it is. And you guys, I think I heard the mailman just come, and I am expecting mail from BareBudget. So I am very, very excited. I placed an order on her Etsy shop, and I think it might be here. So if I have it, but if I go outside and I have my mail, because I think I'm going to film my savings challenge video after this, I'll make sure that I show it to you guys. So we added $30 into debt. Each of these icons is $15, and we colored off 2, so we finished a row. So currently in debt, we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, which is in the high yield. 1,320, 30, 40, 55, and 60. That's amazing. And I believe we are going to finish at least one challenge that is allocated toward debt. And it's a pretty large one, so I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, for my husband's 2025 Roth, he has the Dopamine Dollars Challenge, and he rolls a D12. We roll 1 row every time that we stuff. And so for this row, he rolled for 25. This one needs a condensing and probably to go back to the bank. All right, so far for my husband's 2025 Roth IRA, we have 500, 700, 800, 900 sitting in the high yield, 50, 70, 90, 95, 1,000, yep, 1,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So $1,010, that's phenomenal. And my Roth is going to get 25, so that is just going to be one of the shirts here. Forgive my horrible coloring skills. I commented on a video earlier in the week. I think it was Steph's on a budget. Her coloring is just glorious, and I commented and said, I wish I could color like you. Because it is just so pretty, never outside the lines. Like, it's glorious. I'm super jelly. All right, so now in my 2025 Roth, we have 500, 700, 20, 40, 55, 61, and 2. So 762. Which is also very good. We started mine later than my husband, so that's why plus he did a roll and save, and mine is just 25 flat, so that's why there is a difference. All right, for vacation, we are bumping this one up. We are actually going to finish a full row. So the full row should be $150. So each of the jewels are $25. So 50, 100, and 150. Because we are going to Toronto for my 40th birthday, and my 40th birthday is in August, and that is going to be here before we know it. You guys, we are already almost to May, and it feels like January just started. Like, I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Maybe I'm alone in feeling that way, but it definitely feels like the year has just flown by. All right, so now in travel or vacation, we have 1,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So 1,900 is currently sitting in the high yield. This makes 2,000, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, and 150. So $2,150. Phenomenal. And we have a couple, I think I know of at least one challenge just right off the top of my head dedicated to that trip. So that's great. Christmas, we are just going to put a $20 bill in here. We have a challenge that is taking a lot of our money every payday. That is going to go to our tour Christmas. And then I also have my spiral binder from Bookish Mama Budgets, Miss Lindsay, where we are going to start stuffing Christmas minis. And I also have a couple of games. Junior from April's Fresh Start, you guys, he's my heart. I adore him so much. He has a game called Elf Quest, so we're going to also start that too, probably late May. Anywho, in Christmas, we have 100, 200, 300, 400 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 85, 485. And like I said, we have a savings challenge that is taking a lot of money. I think it's almost to $200. So yeah, we'll get where we need to get for Christmas without a problem. And then in savings, we are doing $100 today. Whenever we do our condensing, I will have to swap out some placeholders because we did have to take a little bit from savings to pay for our daughter's tuition. So in savings, according to the envelope, we have 10,000, 15,000, 500, 700. So 15,700, 800, 900, 950, 970, 990. Excuse me, Okay, guys, not sure what happened there. The camera gave me some kind of warning that that the recording time had maxed out. So I don't know what that was about. Anywho, we added $100 to savings. And so now, according to the envelope, we have 10,000, 15,000, 500, 700, 800, 900, 950, 970, 990, $16,000, and $5. And again, we did take $2,000 to pay our daughter's tuition. So having $14,000 is way more than we ever thought we would, just in savings alone, not challenges, not anything like that. So we are very, very grateful and blessed. In our high priority personal savings today, we did stuff $350. And that is all for that binder. Next is going to be car and home. Savings. These binders are still quite new. Okay, in car maintenance today, we are stuffing $25. So we are just doing all of the fives here. So there are five $5 icons. So that's going to be what we take care of today. Okay, so now in car maintenance, we have $100, $200, $300, $400 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, and 500. Wow, I didn't even plan that. That's awesome. And really good because I think my husband needs an oil change in his truck. And then we also, I believe his registration is due in July and mine is due in September. So that's awesome. For car insurance, we are stuffing $250. So we did that in 1, 2 $100 bills and a $50 bill. And that finishes out our tracker. And I have 200 written here. I know because the goal was 14 and we had to up it to 16, but let's see what we have. 1,100, 200, so 1,200 in the bank. 13, 14, 50, 15, 15, 50, 70, 80, 85, and 86. So 1586. So the remainder, because we won't get paid again until after the bill is due. So we will go ahead and just take that out of our buffer and get that paid. It's a little over $1,600, so not too much will have to come out of that. Okay, in home maintenance, we are doing $15. And I just went down the next line of rows, and that is the line of 3s. And there's 5 of them, so we're doing 15. Oh, I should just leave that open. We did that in a 10 and a 5. And so now in home maintenance, we have 100 in the bank, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 225. Good little starter savings for that. Because what in a home never breaks down, right? There's always repairs needed at a home. And I'm not sure what happened here. Give me just 1 second. There we go. Okay, in home savings today, we are saving $10. So we're just going to finish off this row of little piggies. And so now in home savings, and this is saving for our next home, we have 1,100, 200 in the bank, 1,250, 60, and 1,270. So 1,270. Okay, and in total in this binder, which is our car and home high priority savings, we stuffed a total of $300. Next is our kiddos binder. And I believe we're finishing at least one in here today. Let's check and make sure. So in savings, we are putting in $30, and so that is this icon right here. And we did that in a 20 and a 10. So now in her savings, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 520, and 530, which is a good start there. We are over halfway to the goal of 1,000 for the tracker. All right, for school, we are saving $20. That's one of these boxes here. Oops. All right, and so now in school we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, and 290. So we are over halfway to the goal of 400 for the tracker. For essentials, we are doing $15, which is this little gift down here. And it looks like all we have left on this is $40, which is this row of 10. So that's definitely exciting. We did that in a 10 and a 5. So now in here we have 100, 150, 170, 180, 185, 190, 92, 94, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 200. So almost finished with this one here. In the car, we are going to be stuffing $26, and that is the full top row here. This adorable I Love Savings little piece froggy challenge comes from Taylor at A Little of It All, and we are doing the entire top row. So this is going to be 26. $25 and 6. Wrong way. All right, so in saving for her first car, we have 100, 200, 300, 320, 40, 60, 75, and 6. So good savings there. Okay, and in future we are saving $30, which is this icon right down here. And so now in future we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300. And the goal for on the tracker is 500. So that is amazing. Put this back since we don't use it for this one. And then in fun spending, this adorable tracker came to us from Budgeting on a Budget. We are going to finish this tracker and add 15. So that will also go over here as a completed savings challenge. And we are going to add our 15. And so now in fun spending, the total is 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 25, 30, and 35. So $135. And let's go ahead, since these challenges are in here, I'm just going to pull from the top. So this cute little bookmark challenge is from Bookish Mama Budgets, and it's a save 30. So this will replace the I'm Just a Girl challenge in the fun spending. So that is ready to go for next time. And in total for our kiddo binder, our kiddos binder, we stuffed a total of 136. Okay, last binder we're going to touch today is our month ahead. This girl is super thick, and this money needs to go back to the bank. So we are starting off as always with mortgage, and mortgage is getting its normal $57. So we do that in a 50, a 5, and 2 1s. So now in mortgage, we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 500, 6, 7, 8, 850, 900, 950, 1,000, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $1,034. Electric is getting $5. So we now have 160 in electric. Oh, my cash got all cattywampus here. Gas is also getting $5. If I can get the money out here. So in gas now we have 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. Cell phone is getting its usual $11. So we did that in a 10 and a 1. So in cell phone, we have 100, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, and 3. So 143. Oop, there we go. Water is getting $3. 1, 2, and 3. So now in water, we have 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 59. Wi-Fi is also getting $3. Having a hard time with the envelopes today. And Wi-Fi has 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 59. Okay, home warranty is getting $5. So now in home warranty, we have 20, 25, 30, and 35. Pest control and AC and heat are both getting $1. So in pest control, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then AC and heat is also getting 5. I'm sorry, 1. And so now it has 7. And then our last envelope in here is groceries. We didn't have any rollover grocery money, so that is not getting stuff today. And as always, our month ahead binder did get a total of $91. Okay, so now we have to pay the dues to Corpor. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 completed savings challenges. So let's get out our completed savings challenge bag. And we are going to stick these in. There's not going to be any money attached to them, but completed savings challenges nonetheless. So I want to make sure that we give ourselves the hoot hoot when we do our reallocation at the end of the month. And let's pay our $4 to Corpor. So this is our ding 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 stash. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, order up, times 4. All right, you guys, that is so exciting. Completed savings challenges. All right, so let me put Corpor away and our ding 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 stash away. And let's count what is left to go into savings challenges. But first, I need to pull out my husband's money for his minis. So he does 25 and 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 25 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you guys watched his first ever mini stuffing video, one of the bills that he got, it was horrid, and a lot of these ones are really, really ratty. So I'm sure he's going to be upset with me because of the ratty bills. And I did end up getting him a new binder because I broke the other one, and 2, it was kind of jacked. So we will stick this in there for him to use. All right, and so now what is it that we have left? Where is my calculator? There it is. And actually, let me figure what we should have. Let's see. So we should no, that's not correct. That was last time. Let's look at the other side. We should have $1,743 remaining here. So, uh-oh. 1 second, guys. Sorry for the reach. And I bumped you too, I think. I'm sorry. Okay, so we should have 1,743. Let's see if that's what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. 51, 52, 53, 54, 450. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, so 460. Oh, I don't know if I like the odds here, guys. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, and 130. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, and 3. Hot diggity darn, we got it. So $1,743. That is going to be what goes into our savings challenges to help us fund or provide more money for our sinking funds, and then also help us fund our savings and our travel. And then also this additional $75 is going to get added to our debt binder play, which I believe we budgeted $100 for that. So now we're going to have $175, and so that is very, very exciting. All right, everyone, that's all that I've got for you today. Thank you so much for joining me today, spending some time with me. I have such a blast. This community truly, truly is amazing. I never imagined that I would feel so much love and encouragement and support from people that I don't know, right? I tell my husband all the time that my online friends are super badass, because you guys just are. You guys show up and show out, comments, likes, purchasing or downloading items off of my Ko-fi, you know, interacting with me on posts and videos. And I never thought that I would ever get to a point where I had more than like 2 views on a video. And guys, I think my highest viewed video, I think has like 120 views now. Oh, and I made my goal. I can't believe I didn't say this already. I made my goal of 150 subscribers, 100 or more total watch hours, and 100 or more valid watch hours for the month of April. And that is all due to each of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I still find it hard to believe that people tune in just to listen to me ramble and count money and play with money and do whatever it is, right, that I'm doing on whatever video. And I want to say thank you. This is truly this is such a fun time. And I can't wait to just keep growing with you all and just seeing kind of where this goes. I'm speechless. So with that, remember to be the reason someone smiles. Keep a smile on your own face and save, save, save. Love you all.